Buying gluten-free is hot these days. Some people need to do it for their health. Others just believe it's a healthier choice. But in tonight's Don't Waste Your Money report, the hidden risks of going gluten-free if you don't really need to. Store shelves are full of foods labeled gluten-free, from oatmeal to pasta to chips. And in this deli, even the sandwich is gluten-free. About 7% of Americans can't eat gluten because they have celiac disease or a diagnosed gluten sensitivity. But how good is a gluten-free diet for everyone else? To find out, Consumer Reports reviewed nutrition labels for more than 80 gluten-free foods.
People think that going gluten-free will help them lose weight or get better digestion and a whole host of other health benefits. But when we looked at those gluten-free products, we found that they're not necessarily healthier, and they may be less so.
One concern, some gluten-free foods contain more fat, sugar, or sodium than their regular counterparts. For example, the gluten-free bagel on the left has 7 grams of fat. The regular bagel on the right has 2 grams. And while products made of enriched wheat flour provide essential nutrients like iron and folic acid, you don't get those in many gluten-free foods. Another important worry, many of the gluten-free products Consumer Reports analyzed contained rice flour or other rice-based ingredients.
In our tests of rice and rice products in 2012, we found that most contain arsenic, often at worrisome levels.
The bottom line, a small percent of people need to eat gluten-free foods. For everyone else, there's little evidence that a gluten-free diet is a healthier choice. And one more disadvantage to going gluten-free, nearly all the gluten-free foods that Consumer Reports purchased were more expensive than a regular counterpart. You can get more information about the downside of going gluten-free if you don't need to on our website at WXYZ.com.
Well, that really cleared some things up.
Well, there you go.
Because you hear about gluten, you shouldn't eat gluten and stuff like that, and gluten is so good. So